Welcome back to another episode. This is the Real Talk with Adore and Daisy. If you're new here, I'm Adore.
I am Daisy, and we are very happy to have you.
Yes, we're back and we're better. It's been a minute since we recorded.
Girl, tell me about it.
Let's
get into this new scene. Let's get into the new look. Let's get into the new Real Talk. Well, not really new Real Talk, but the new and improved Real Talk. Okay.
We back and we better. So before we get started, y'all already know how we like to do. We like to do a mix. Oh, before we even start, y'all haven't seen an episode with just me and Daisy
in a long time. In like 50-something episodes. So,
yeah.
It's just us today. We are the special guests. So,
we gonna let y'all know what's been up with us, where we been, what we been on, what we been doing. We gonna let y'all in on our life. Well, I'm gonna let y'all in on my life a little bit.
I'm gonna let y'all in on my life too.
So before we get started, y'all know how we do. We like to ask, how's your mental health? So I want to know, how's your mental health?
We've been off for a minute, so I've had time to get my mental health back good. Because, baby, I was in a dark space. I was in such a dark space, like I could not see the light for the life of me. And I was, like, really down, sad, depressed, bad, you know. But now, today, as y'all can see, I am glowing. I am flourishing. I'm feeling good, and my mental health is back on track. So, how about you? How's your mental health?
My mental health is good. I had a lot going on as well, but I wouldn't say, like, it affected my mental health. I just needed time to myself, you know? Like, sometimes when you got too much going on, you can't hear. You got to, like, be able to focus. So, like, it got a little noisy for me, but I had to eliminate everything.
You got to shut the noise out, or it's just going to be clustered. And that I know, like, even when I say noise, I mean sometimes the people you think are your friends is the noise that's clustering your mind. So I definitely understand, and time alone can definitely help you. So I do encourage everybody to take time to themselves.
For sure. So what's been up with you?
I just dropped a new store, women's boutique called Daily Detroit. I do have on a little basic joggy from there. You can shop online, www.dailydetroit.com. And daily is spelled Dailee. But, so I dropped a new store. We also have a makeup artist in there, and I collab with a catering company called Dine and Dash. And the store is doing good. It's on the east side of Detroit, and we just really cater to women on the chill side of things. I'm very chill, for those of you who watched our previous episodes. So I like to just be able to throw stuff on but still look cute, if you know what I mean.
Chill, so, yeah. But a big deal.
Chill, but still a big deal. That's the real thing. So, yeah. What's been going on with you?
Is that all? I thought you was going to let him in on your life a little bit.
Well, single and I'm dating.
Okay.
No, life has been good though. I'm just more so on the business side of things, like getting a lot of things in order. I'm doing more than just my store. I'm learning how to flip properties. So that's what else I've been up to. Business was a little slow. I went and got me a job, y'all. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to. How about you?
So some of y'all may know, and some of y'all might not know, that I was working for the Word Network, which is a religious network. And I did a podcast called The Word Podcast with Autumn. Mm-hmm. And I was there for a few months, and I was trying to rebuild their podcast because they hadn't used it in, like, months or years since the pandemic, rather. And me and the owner never saw eye to eye. And he was very arrogant, rich, and cocky. Mm-hmm. And, like, it went left, and he fired me. But I was sad not about losing a job, because you can get a job. They come quicker than buses nowadays. It was the fact of the matter of my plan. Like, it was a part of my plan. So, like, I did that podcast to learn new things, to network, meet new people, to, like, better Real Talk. Right. Because that podcast was further along than us. So, like, it made me sad, but God don't bless mess. and like the people that I was in contact with, they be reaching out to me. Like they found my Instagram, they found my Twitter, like, and people still ready to work.
Yeah, you are a big deal. So you didn't lose them, they lost you.
Yeah, so that's kind of what's up with me. I'm still working at my other job and just been executing and finding better ways to better real talk. So that brings us to our next order of business. We was recording in a studio, and we have now left that studio. It's not anything bad that we would like to say. We've grown there. We built our brand from the ground up from there. We learned a lot of new things. We met beneficial people. We met a lot of people, and it taught us. But we wanted something more, like something better, a new look, because
a new feel.
Yeah,
it's like, and then we also want to be somewhere where we feel like we're appreciated because we are, a big deal. We are.
You want to keep using this big deal?
We are a big deal. I just think that we should be treated as such. So we went on a search high and low. We tested out. Well, we didn't really test out, but we ventured out and we reached out to people. And people were really trying little dog you no.
No, the real tea is I'm very picky. I'm very particular. I am very specific. I'm the extra one.
Extra.
Because if I see one red flag, it's a wrap for me. She more easygoing, like, okay, maybe they can fix that if we communicate that with them. No. One red flag, strike you out.
Yeah, she's definitely, the difficult one, as I would say. I am very easygoing. Listen, I'm cool. I'm cool. I can get with it if you can, help figure it out. But yeah, like she said, one red flag, and up next, we got to find somewhere else. That's not going to work for us. So
it's communication for me. If I communicate with you and you take days and hours to respond, red flag. You don't think that's a red flag?
That's her and her personal life. What I be telling her is, you gotta separate your personal life from your business. Okay, like sometimes maybe they were busy. She wants them to text you right away. If she texts you and say hey, she wants you to say hey in 0.5 seconds, okay? She wants to say hey back.
That's not true. If we have a meeting scheduled for 5 p.m. and I text you before noon and say, hey, we still on for 5 p.m. and you don't text me back to 2, 3, like...
She feel like the meeting should have been canceled because I should have knew. I should have knew hours ago that we were still having this meeting.
Exactly. Bingo.
Like, listen, extra, okay? Because mind you, the meeting is on our phone. So why do we?
Because I'm a planning type of person.
You are.
Like, and I'm a to the T person, and I'm an on time type of person. And if I'm gonna be late, which I'm never late, I'm gonna communicate that with you. I feel like
I get it.
People, just because this meeting you might not be making money off of this, but I'm a potential money client for you. So like, you gonna treat me as such.
I said we a big deal, baby. We is a big deal.
So yeah, it was real stressful, like finding like the perfect place, and I'm real big on vibes. So, and
we got the vibe now, y'all. So that brings us to our new network, the Uprising Network. We had a meeting. The meeting went well, and we're here now.
Communication was 100%.
Communication was 100%. He was as interested as we were, and are. I'm sorry. And yeah, the vibes are here. So look at us now.
Not only are we Real Talk with Endora and Daisy, we have joined the network. The network is the Uprising Network. So you'll be able to tune in on the network and
on
with
our
us.
Channel.
Yep. So that's big things.
Big
Before
deal.
the fourth quarter is over, because I was real stressed. I was driving myself crazy. Like, when are we gonna start recording? Like, people was reaching out to us. They thought we fell off or we gave up or whatever.
We was working.
We was working the whole time.
Yep. We was working, and now we will be reaching back out to the guests. Like, our guest list is super long. Like, we are not being funny to anybody, but we really have a long guest list. But we about to reach back out and get to work.
Yeah, and we're going to have more episodes with just us so y'all can see more of our personality. That's a lot of feedback that we got. People want to see our personality because this one right here always calling me crazy.
I'm going to let y'all see. Listen, I'm going to let y'all see, okay? Because She a little cuckoo. It's okay though. I love you.
I love you too. I am very strict. It's so funny, like, I know this is off topic, but my cousins, we got a group chat with, like, the cousins on my dad's side. And they was like, oh, we miss each other. And I'm like, oh, we can have, game night at my house. I'm like, but no extra people, no smoking, and no, like, they like.
Girl, I'm not coming. Can we do it at somebody else's house? Her house is not fun. Like, what?
Like, keep the noise to a minimum.
Keep the noise to a minimum, no smoking. One shot per person. Like,
not even that. You can drink, but I'm saying, like, I don't like them extra people at my house.
That's understanding. That's understanding.
Because you might not even be with them next week.
Mm-hmm.
So I
know where I live.
Yeah.
And
I'm real big on letting people in my space. I don't play like that.
I'm with you. We received a question that said, does your circle of friends affect your success?
I agree.
I think it does.
You want me to go first and say why?
Tell us why.
I think that as you become a better person and, like, you change, it's people that may be around you. And I'm not going to say they are bad friends, but that saying that everybody can't go is true. It's so much true because just think about it. Like me, I'm a structured person. I'm very disciplined. So if I'm waking up at 5 in the morning, I can't be out partying at 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I got things to do the next day. Like, I need to be up. I need to be making content. Right. I need to be posting. Mm-hmm. I need to be going to work. I need to be doing X, Y, and Z. You got friends that'll tell you, like, oh, no, you can stay out till 1. You will be okay. And you can drink until 1. Now you hungover and you behind schedule. Like, because they don't have the same goals and aspirations as you. Like, and it's no bad feelings, and it's not to say that y'all not friends, but, you have to categorize people as such. Like, it's 60-something days to the new year. Like, I'm trying to finish strong. Like, so I can't have those friends that just want to party and want to hang. Like, I'm not saying you can't have fun. But I feel like I'm so far behind because we haven't recorded in a little over a month. Like, I don't really have time. What am I celebrating?
I can't even play right now because we got a lot of work to do, y'all. We want to have our 100th episode. We will have our 100th episode before the end of this year. So we really do have a lot of work to do. And to piggyback off the question, I definitely agree that your friends, or not even just your friends, but your circle, the circle of people that you're around affects your success because you might have half of the circle who is goal-driven, discipline, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they actually want to level up. And then you might have the other half who are content with where they are. They don't really want to pursue anything. They good where they at. And so who you want to be, like, it really matters because you don't want to just be content. Like, we want to be great. We want to be great. So we got to stick with, the people who's go pursue being great.
I like being around goal-oriented people, strict people, disciplined people, structured people. Like, I can't just wake up and go with the flow. Like, I gotta have like a schedule. Like, what am I doing at this time? What am I doing at that time? Like, these days going by fast. You don't got no more time to waste
at all. Like, it's so much to do. Like, and I've learned that I could have a million things to do. If I don't write it down, I'm probably only gonna do one of them things. Like, and I'd be like, damn, I still got all the stuff to do the next day. Like, this don't make any sense. So I'm just.
How are you doing with that, though?
I'm learning to, get better. I'm getting better. I write every other day. I should write every day, but every other day, I'm on the way.
On the way.
Yeah, them 2 boys, them kids. Them kids, baby.
Stop blaming them boys. She blame her boys for everything.
I do. I blame
you
them
make
when
excuses.
I'm late. I blame them.
She be trying to make it just seem like they just off the chain. Her kids are not like that.
All right.
Her 2-year-old is a little rough around the edges.
He's like that.
It's like if she yell at him, he'll sit down somewhere. Like, stop making it seem like you just got undisciplined
baby.
Boys.
All right.
It's the second child. I understand.
It's the second child. Like, but now he has his own opinion. So, boom. Like I said, say we on our time schedule. We supposed to leave out at 7:45. So I'm putting his shoes on at 7:40. Nah, I don't want to wear black shoes. I want to wear gray shoes. But the gray shoes are not. They upstairs. So now this a whole nother 2 minutes. Like, bro, no, why I gotta
Who's
go
the
through
mom?
this? He don't care. Cause when me and the oldest is walking out, he's still on the couch kicking them shoes off that he don't want to wear. So what you gonna do? Drag him out the house with no shoes on? Like, now I look unfit taking him to daycare. Well, like, no, it's just.
I'm not a mom yet, but I'm not playing it.
I wish I couldn't.
You gonna get drug out that house and we gonna wear them shoes.
So you gonna put them shoes on.
I'm the mama. You're the child.
Girl, you so soft. I can't wait till you have a baby and they running your life. Like,
I'm an auntie. I'm a full-time auntie.
I get that. But aunties and mamas are totally different.
My kids know not to play with me.
All right, Miss Mama. All right, Miss
They
Mama.
know when they come over there, walk on eggshells, or they can't come back.
See what I'm saying? I can't even get rid of them. You know, they gotta come back. They don't care. They know they're not going nowhere.
Yeah. So, what's some of your goals for the remainder of the year, like personal goals?
Personal goals. Well, my goal was to, reach the max payout with the reels on Instagram, but unfortunately, guys, I have been blocked from going live and making reels. Well, not from making reels, but making a profit from the reels. So you really just have to watch what you say on social media. Like, Instagram is super sensitive. I had on a nude dress, and my caption said, "Send nudes." I've been blocked ever since, guys. So don't do it. Don't say anything about nudity. They're gonna block you. So that was one of my goals, to reach the max payout. But I mean, when I get off punishment, that's gonna be one of my goals. Another one of my goals is to be consistent with my store daily, to be consistent with their reels. So I've started making reels on that page. Just more content, more networking. That's really what I want, because I was in the house too. I was under my little bubble, like, So one of the goals is to definitely network, like take this further. I know you said personal goals, but this is
what
it.
I like
This
to
is
hear.
what we talk about. It's
the right answer.
So yeah, networking. That's the main goal for me for the rest of the year.
My personal goals for the rest of the year is to. I have a spiritual cleanse that I want to do.
Just like you.
Yes. I want to fast before the year is out, and I just want to reach a new level with me and God.
Amen.
Because without God, I'm nothing.
Amen.
Like, seriously, like, nothing works out in my life when I try to do it my way. Like, when I try to do stuff my way and I don't listen to him, everything fails. But when I let him lead my life, and when I'm disciplined to him, and when I'm focused and I hear him and I listen to him, my life is great.
I know that's right.
So I feel like it's when I'm in that season where I got to listen and I got to be obedient.
To get all that, to get the message, because when it's too much going on, too much inside of you, can't hear.
That's kind of like my main goal. I do have like small goals, and that's to take Real Talk to the next level. I'm one of those people that I do want to have like multiple streams of income, which I do, but like I have to focus on one thing at a time. Like my focus is 100% on Real Talk. Like with recording, getting the right content, getting outside a little bit more, because we got a great podcast. It's just people want to see us more. And I'm in my shell, in my bubble. So I watch Impact of Atlanta with like Jada, Ari, Dez, Dior, and them, and Arrogante, and like they talk about how much social media like has helped them get to where they are. Like, and it's not that I'm trying to be an influencer like in the club or do hair or rap or make music, but I do want to like be a positive influence for other podcasters.
Let's get it. Yeah. So guys, make sure you comment and tell her to actually get active on her page, You have to actually, you got to use social media to do these things.
I went live on Instagram. I was so confused. I'm like, yeah, but that's about it.
So we did ask y'all to ask us some questions. We have a few. I want to go with the first one. Why are we attracted to people who don't love us fully? You want to answer it first?
You can go first.
Okay.
Because that's either true or false. And then you can
Why are we attracted to people who don't love us fully?
So are they trying to say we are?
they're asking why. Like, why do we want to be with somebody who don't love us all the way?
I don't want to be with nobody that don't want to love me.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay, well, why do people? Because we've done it before.
Yeah, I could talk about my past. Okay. Because you see potential in people, and I pray for
my card.
Like, no, I pray for people. So if I'm praying and I see the potential in you, that's why. But that's no longer me.
Okay. Well, I said that sometimes we just love the idea of the potential. We love people for who we want them to be instead of who they are. Like, the person who asked that question, they probably are in love with somebody who don't really have interest in them like that. But you can be attracted to somebody and not fully love them, you know? Like, so, and then another answer that I was thinking of is, like, you can be attracted to more than just their personality. Like, you might just like the way they make you feel. You might just like the way they look. You know what I'm saying? You can be attracted to somebody and they don't fully love you. Mm-hmm. But I think, like, they were trying to go deeper, maybe, like, you know, why do people stay? Like, they could have said, like, why do you stay with somebody who don't want to fully be with you, you know?
Don't ignore no red flags. The first one, leave.
Gotta go. Gotta go. But then, like you said, like, sometimes people fall in love with the potential. Like, they want you to be this. Mm-hmm. I want you to be this. This is what I see you as, and this is what I love. So I'm going to stay here until you be it. And he's never going to be it.
You're going to drain yourself. You're going to be emotionally drained. You're going to be physically drained. Mm-hmm. Like, you're going to be love drained. I don't even know if that's, like, a real thing, but
definitely.
You're just going to be drained because it's just like, okay, the time is ticking. Mm-hmm. Like, how long are we going to do this?
Getting younger, babe.
Yeah, so whoever asked that question, I hope I answered your question. I hope. I got another question. How do you sustain consistency during tough times?
Ooh, tough times don't last. Tough people do. So during them tough times, you just gotta stay strong. You have to. It kind of depends on what you're being consistent with. Because being consistent, you just have to do it. You can't really think about it. You just have to do it. You have to do it.
But what about the days you don't feel like it?
If you consistent.
Because the question say, how do you sustain consistency? It be days where I don't feel like it. It be days where I wake up and I be like, I don't want to be bothered with nobody or the world today. And I will literally go back to sleep and sleep the day away.
I feel that.
When I should have been up posting content, when I should have been up doing research. But I'm not going to lie, it's no 2 days the same. Like, I might be sad today or don't feel like it today, but tomorrow I'm going to put in overtime for the day that I missed. That's how I keep my consistency.
That's the best answer. You got to go, if you miss a day, you got to go hard. You got to go harder the next day. Like, if you consistent with something, you can go at the same pace. But if you miss a day and then you come back double, you still consistent. So,
What's your horoscope and what sign broke your heart?
I'm a Pisces, and
drum roll, please.
Dun, 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 dun. What sign broke my heart? I'm gonna go with. Well, I got my heart broke twice, so
that's crazy because I never knew.
Oh yeah, I'm never.
She's a thug.
But still, I got my feelings hurt. Okay, I got my feelings hurt by a Sagittarius. Ooh. And
why? How?
Because
you don't gotta say like the situation. Just explain how they are.
They're a liar. That's how they are. They're a liar still to this day. So that's one. The other one was a Gemini. Yep. The other one was a Gemini, and he was full of shit too. Yep. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Gemini and Sagittarius. That's who broke my heart.
I am going to say that I am a Pisces. I'm a February Pisces. We better than March Pisces.
So please.
We are
emotional.
So what? But we love harder. And,
oh, yeah, you can love him harder.
And
the heartbreak hurt more too, babe. That's why you never knew about mine.
no, I really be like about to fuck shit up if my heart broke. But I have. But
Who broke your heart, Bookie? What sign was it?
I'm gonna have to go with Leo.
Okay. And why? What did they do, or how are they? Were they a liar too?
He wasn't a liar, but he had dodged the truth for as long as he could.
Oh, okay.
I finally get the truth. But, I mean, why do I got to do this? Why do I got to drill you?
Man.
That was like 10 years ago, though.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to blame situationships instead of my heart got broke because, no. What you allow is what happens. But that's the problem. People do not want to be realistic with themselves.
Listen,
that was my last relationship 10 years ago.
You don't want to. Some people don't want to be realistic with themselves. But see, some guys are very, very sneaky. So sometimes you are being realistic to what you know. You're being realistic to what you know, but you don't know everything. So that's kind of iffy. Like, we don't know everything. You know, they play it crazy.
They do. This is hilarious. What's the craziest DM y'all have ever got related to the podcast?
Oh, I didn't know that was the end of the question. Related to the podcast? Because I was finna talk about my DM, y'all.
Yeah. And stop looking for me in her DM, by the way.
Somebody DM me. They like, what's Adora page? I can't even say. But the craziest DM related to our podcast?
The 4 for 4?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that one.
Yeah, we had a guy send us a cash app for 4 for 4.
Yeah, he sent us $20 and he told us to get a 4 for 4.
From Wendy's.
Told us to get lunch. So, I'm going to have to go with that. That's funny. I don't know who we thought we were.
We don't really get crazy DMs. People just reach out and say they want to be guests on the podcast or that we need them or that they can make a difference on the podcast. That's not crazy. That's just trying to get on the podcast.
Oh, no. You didn't see the recent podcast. Girl, I wanted to respond.
The recent DM?
The recent DM, yeah, I'm sorry.
Who was it?
It was a guy. He said, pull it up. Let's pull it up because it's actually funny. It's a guy in our request. He said he wanted to be our sugar daddy.
I think I deleted that.
You did?
Girl,
he offered us $1,000 a week. I was going to respond.
Oh, I deleted that. That's a fake page.
Baby, I was trying to see. I was just trying to see.
He's a white man. That's a joke.
He said he was divorced. Like, for real. Like, what if...
That's
what
the type of things that she's interested in.
What if we would have said yeah? What if we would have said yeah?
He had 2 follower fake page.
Listen, he said, and I just want to give y'all $1,000 a week so y'all don't think I'm wasting your time. She deleted it before I could respond because, baby, I need that. $1,000 a week?
I'm going to have to pass.
Baby, if all you want me to
what
do
you got to do for that $1,000?
DM him back. Duh. That's all he said.
Well, when she start getting paid off just DMing people back, she going to let y'all know and give y'all the stuff.
I sure will if she don't delete the messages.
I be deleting.
Strict she is. Like,
I delete nonsense.
You don't even know if it was nonsense.
It was a white man. It was fake.
How do you know? See what I'm saying? What we tell y'all about network? We just talked about network.
If she's focused and got tunnel vision, she wouldn't be worried about them type of DMs, right? Tell the people.
How? If we are trying to make money. yes, that is very much focus. I don't know what type of focus she does, but.
You know what? That's probably why we don't ever agree. That was the next question. Why don't we ever agree? Because we got 2 different backgrounds. Like, you like a nigga. You are.
Okay.
Like, it's not that serious. I'm on the business side of things. Like,
yeah.
What made you like that?
I think that's just the way it should be. You shouldn't always be in your feelings about stuff. I think on the business side of things, just keep your business.
I'm talking about, like, with certain situations. I'm not talking about literally business.
Oh. What made me like that?
Do you feel like it was your old career that made you like that?
Yeah.
Your whole life, your past life.
Maybe I was never able to be soft around the edges, or I wasn't able to be soft around the edges then. I'd be trying to, but bro, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm entering my soft girl era.
I want to.
I can show you how. I can show you.
See, I don't like doing things.
She don't like to be teachable either. Let's start there.
I am very teachable.
When it comes to that, she ain't trying to hear that. She see it her way, and that's the highway.
No, it's my way or the highway. But I am teachable. I will listen to you, but if it doesn't make sense, I'm not gonna follow through. I'm not gonna say I'm not teachable though, because I will listen and I will learn. But
I'm talking about when it comes to dealing with certain things. I'm not really talking about like business.
That's what I'm saying. I will listen to you. I will hear you out. But if I feel like it doesn't make sense, or if it's not really my style, I'm not gonna go through with it. That's all. I am very teachable though. It just gotta be.
It gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense. It gotta make sense.
See, I'll watch this one person every day as soon as I open my eyes.
My God.
And you gotta talk to a lot of people, like, and I'm learning that to like learn a lot of stuff. Like, you will literally learn a lot in a room full of people, like, without saying much.
You gotta. They say you have 2 ears and 1 mouth because you're supposed to listen twice as much as you talk.
Facts.
That's a fact.
What made y'all start Real Talk?
Because we can't agree on shit, and y'all go watch it. Y'all go love to hear us talk.
No, she's crazy. We started Real Talk because that's not why we started it. She was talking about it was time to vote for the president, and she had her opinion on her Instagram
that we did not agree on.
That we didn't agree on, exactly. And it went from there.
That's what I said.
I mean, we still don't.
How crazy she is. I literally just said because we couldn't agree on something. She literally just said because we didn't agree. Now, who's not teachable?
I'm teachable, but not reachable. So sometimes I hear you, but I might not be able to be reached at the time.
No, she was not reached because, listen, I don't even.
You know that sent a message, but it didn't deliver.
That's you?
No.
That's you. And Lil Baby just said, sent the message, why the fuck you keep going missing? That's you. I sent the message, and bye. You're not here, babe.
You're crazy. What other host inspired you on your journey? So I took that question as podcast host. So you go first.
I love, of course, Wallow and Gilly. Like, that's a given. I know y'all was probably expecting me to say that. But I like B. Simone and Megan Brooks. Like, I love their podcast right now. No, for sure.
They got a dope podcast.
So I'm going to go with them.
I got about 3 to 4 podcasts. But my number one host is Wallow.
Of course.
Wallow is very informative. He give me the game. Like, I can ask him anything, and he gonna tell me the truth. He want to see people win.
Yeah, I love
that
about
like
him.
He don't sugarcoat anything. Like, and that's prior to me meeting him, he inspired me just because, like, just if he can do 20 years and get out and do what he did within a small time frame, a person that I've been free all my life, like, what's my excuse? You know what I mean?
Right, no, for real.
But let that be known, we only had the podcast for a little over a year, so we working. But my second, I'm gonna do local podcast first, is Breaking the Machine with Ahmad the Poet and Spank the Bank. I love them. Like, they are 2 different, just like us, 2 different personalities. They agree but disagree, and like one is wilder than the other one. But like, they are great people. Like, I learned so much from their podcast. Like, they done had a lot of people on their podcast, and I've learned a lot from them. Another podcast is Self-Care and Chill with Maui. She from Philly. She talk about dating and relationships and just like self-care and things that we tolerate as women. Like, she give it to you real raw and uncut, but it's like situations from her past because she got a new man now and she had a baby. That's another one. Another one, my last one, I'm I know that they said with host, but
you gave a whole list of the podcasts.
I gave a
Make
whole
sure y'all
list.
check them out.
Yeah, definitely. And my next podcast would be Sarah Jakes, Woman Evolve. I need God in my life, so that's the balance for me. Like, I can listen to them, and then I can listen to her. That's like a balance for me. Like, the podcast, I listen to podcasts more than anything. So that's like listening to the radio for me or watching a movie for me. But Detroit doing it big with some podcasts. It's some interesting podcasts.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I've been seeing they've been coming out the woodwork. So.
Yeah. Meet the Connect, 313.
Oh, yeah, they lit.
Shad versus Everybody. Kicking It with Bella. What We Know podcast. Shout out to the Weird Ones podcast. They in St. Louis. They want us to come out there.
Oh, yeah. We gotta
it's a lot of people. Like, if I forgot you, it's all love. Charge it to my heart. No, charge it to my mind, not my heart.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just excited to be back recording. I'm glad that we got a new look, a new vision. Well, the vision is always the same. It's the steps to get to that goal that we're changing. So, I'm just excited about all the new things we have to come. The new guests, y'all, when I tell y'all. Lit. Like,
fire.
Our upcoming guests, fire, okay? So, we just want y'all to make sure y'all stay tuned, okay?
Yeah. And the last question before we have someone else introduce some questions to y'all so y'all can see how crazy she really is. Hear me again. So you can see how crazy she really is. Top 5 most influential people from Detroit. I'm sorry. Influential people from Detroit. I can read, by the way.
That question was so broad. It's like, do y'all mean influential, like rapper, singer, actress, actor, influential speaker? Like, I don't know. So I'm just gonna go with 5 people from Detroit who are.
That's what it said.
But I know. But
just anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say like. I'm just gonna say 5 people who were impactful. I guess they would be influential. The first person I would say is Aaliyah, singer, songwriter, dancer. You know, she passed away. I would say Aaliyah. Another person I would say is Cash Doll. I feel like she was one of the main female Detroit rappers who, like, stepped on the scene. You know, she didn't let up. She also went actress. She's also in the BMF series, so she's doing her thing, music and actress. The number 3, I would go with Peasy, Team Eastside Peasy, just because he started off rough. Like, we grew up together, so he started off rough, and he is on a straight and narrow now. He's doing really, really good with his music, and also his Ghetto Boy merch. So that's 3. 4, I want to go with Big Sean, of course.
Shout out to Cass, and shout out to that baby shower.
Listen. We are Cass Tech alumni. He is as well, and you know, Cass Tech #1, second to none. So we'll have to go with Big Sean. And then last but not least, I want to go with. Oh my God, it's hard. Come back to me for number 5.
No.
Come back to me for number 5.
Don't forget, we got to come back to her. My top 5 is E.T., Eric Thomas. He went to Michigan State. He is a motivational speaker. He also has a podcast now. Mm-hmm. He literally gives it to you raw and uncut. 5 a.m. Why are you still asleep? No worries, I'm up. It's hard because it's so hard for me. Influential, like, to me, influence.
Tick, tock.
I would say Ahmad influenced me.
Okay.
He's a host on Breaking the Machine. Like, he say stuff that people go through that he not scared.
Got my number 5. Go ahead. Sorry.
He not afraid to say. Like, you know, like, he like me. We the same person on our podcast. 3 is Janae, Miss Janae. Give Me Chocolate, and she got a bond. She does Bell's Bondsman. She is somebody that I've always reached out to for advice. She always gave it to me. Like, I literally watched her start Give Me Chocolate from the car to the storefront. So that's 3, right? Mm-hmm. 4 would be Nish. Mm-hmm. She a jack of all trades. What's her name on Instagram? Follow suit. She do everything. Literally everything.
Literally. You see it on Amazon, she can make it.
Yeah. She makes stuff. She do hair. She rap. She can sing. Yeah. Like, can style you. Mm-hmm. I literally watched her from before she had her baby until now.
She gave me my first quick weave.
Mine too. So what's that, 4?
Yeah.
So I got one more. So do your 5th person. I'm gonna do mine.
Okay, so my 5th person, it will have to be my sis Jasmine Renee. I chose her because she is herself at all times, like, and she's a great mother. I think that I just like that she herself. Like, it may be a little catty sometimes, but she's her, and she's gonna show up as her all the time. But she's a successful businesswoman. She is, like I said, a great mom, and she's a great friend. Like, whenever you need her, she go answer. And if you need, you know, like, any advice or something that you may not know, she probably got an answer. So I'm gonna go with Jazz.
Another person her name is Carnisha. She sell furs. She went to Cass. She literally graduated from Cass, went to Harvard. She went to Cornell. Like, she's a doctor. Like,
very influential.
Yep. So I want to shout her out. And she sell hair. Yep. I think it's like she went to Ivy League school, so it's like Ivy something like that.
And it's a lot of other influential people. I really just want to say shout out to Detroit, period, because we got a lot of good people in our city. Like, literally, our city is doing big things. I mean, like, we got street guys turning promoters. We got, you know, like, girls who, you know, from strippers to corporate. Like, we can do anything, literally. So I just want to say shout out to Detroit, you know.
It's a lot of other people. Yeah. It really is. Like, and that doesn't mean that's necessarily, like, legitimately top 5. That's just the top 5 that came to my head. Like, and I wanted to choose people that may not be as known, like, that's still really killing it, that's still doing their thing, that's still big, that's still, you know, can still go somewhere. Yeah. So that's lit. So we got some questions that will get you to know a little bit more about us. Yep.
Okay, so who is the mean one?
I'm going to go with her.
Both. Okay. Now, it seems like both of y'all are really strict, but both of y'all call each other out for being strict.
She not strict at all.
Not strict. She's mean.
You just heard her say her 2-year-old boss her around about the color shoes he wear.
2-year-olds really do call the shots in the house.
I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what she's talking about. Listen, my 2-year-old run the house. Okay.
Is the mean one the shy one as well?
Who's the shy one? Yeah.
I'm shy.
She's shy.
Really high? Okay, well, I guess that balance. That's why y'all get along so well. Y'all balance each other out, okay? Who's more professional? Adored, mean, shy, and professional. Okay. All right. And who's most likely to cry watching a sad movie? Who's most likely to kiss a girl? Okay. Most likely to be at church.
Well, both of us. Yeah. But if we had to choose, baby, I'm going to be at church in the bed.
Okay. Who's most honest? I don't take neither one of y'all as liars. Y'all pointed to y'all selves.
Because I'm going to give it to you raw, straight, and uncut. Her too. Both of us.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Who is most likely to cuss people out?
I mean,
Both of us. More so, I'll pop off quicker than her.
Okay.
Yeah. If I'm drunk, baby, I might I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling. But if I'm on a regular me, see, I smoke, so I'll be real chill.
Okay.
I'll be like, yeah, all right.
What's some of the triggers that set you off?
Me?
Yeah.
Everything.
Listen, your shoe is untied. Your shoe tied the wrong way. Like
Dismissive people. Let's get into it. If I text you a paragraph and you text me back, okay, it's a problem.
Now she want to fight. Like what do you want me to say?
What if it's like no real response? What if it's
doesn't
literally
even
like,
be a
okay, it's
response.
really letting you know I read it.
No.
No?
I need to know what you're thinking. I need to know what we gonna do about it, or a solution, something. Or text me and say, you know what, I don't want to have this conversation via text.
She want everything to be her way. Like, if she talk about me, it's really her.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Who's more reliable? Damn, you can't count on you, Daisy?
You can count on me, but more?
More?
You
Okay.
can more count on you can more so count on her. Like, if we were supposed to be here at 7, she's here at 6:58. I'm here at 7:01. Like,
Oh,
I'm still reliable.
Okay.
She like
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So she's more reliable.
Where does that come from?
my papa.
Okay. Was he like in the military or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I would get out of school at 3:15. He used to be out there at 2:30.
And that's her.
And he didn't let me talk to my friends. Like, bring your ass outside.
Yeah.
Come on, it's time
The
to
bell
go.
rang. Get in the car.
Yep.
Okay. Who's most likely to be drunk? Daisy. Okay. Who's the goofy one? I feel like Daisy might be. I feel like Adora's not taking. It's like, haha. What's funny?
I swear. Like, yeah.
Because what's funny?
It was just a little joke. She be looking at me like, bitch, don't laugh. It's nothing funny.
Okay. And who's the crybaby?
Her.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, it's definitely her.
The crybaby, like your emotion is like.
I'm emotional, but I'm not weak. Don't take my tears for a weakness.
Nobody said that.
I'm just saying. I'm letting that be known.
She the crybaby.
Wow, you tough.
Ain't she?
I cried because somebody canceled my makeup appointment on our big day.
Oh, yeah.
And
Today?
she was no.
Okay.
She was like, "What are you crying for?" And I'm just like, "Because who's gonna do my makeup?" We had like a really big day, like, and I did not have time for that. And she was like, "Just breathe." No, I'm in the car losing my mind. Like,
Not even forgetting to breathe. Like, bro.
Y'all got any siblings? You the youngest, Autumn?
I'm the middle child.
Door. You the middle?
Yep. And on my daddy's side, that's still kind of the middle.
Okay.
I'm the youngest.
But she act like the oldest.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's all the questions I got. Was there more?
Nope.
What's some of the goals y'all got for yourselves in 5 years on this pod?
5 years?
Give me 3 years.
3 years.
Next fact, give me the next year. Let's do that.
We could do within a year because what we did within the year by ourselves.
We heat.
Big
deal.
Yeah. The goals that we're having is like guests that you can't even get in contact with.
Yep. That's our goal.
The average person can't get in contact with, I should say.
Do y'all, I'm not sure if, because I was busy doing other things, but did y'all say have like a list of people that y'all were looking to get on? Like y'all, like a wish list almost. Like what y'all did mention?
Yep.
Okay.
Got that.
I do got a wish list.
I do too.
Who's on your wish list?
Who's on my wish list?
Yeah, we didn't say a wish list, but we did say who we know who we got.
Okay.
I want to do Wallow.
She keep taking my answers.
I want to do Wallow. I have Janae Aiko on our wish list. Our
Okay.
Pisces sister.
Okay.
I would like to do Carisha.
Okay.
I would love to do Carisha.
Okay.
And I got one more. I know who you thinking.
What am I thinking?
Uncle Harvey, Steve Harvey. No, but yeah, I would say him too, but that's not mine. That's her answer. So what did I say? Wallow, Janae Aiko, Carisha, and I don't know. That's just my top 3. I'm gonna just keep it at 3.
I feel like Wallow was very, very. I feel
Wallow
like very,
already told us he would come on,
Yeah.
but he wanted to see more work out of us.
Yep. It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we accept that challenge.
So, like, it's kind of like either y'all going to show me or y'all not. Because he was going to be on our brother podcast, but, like, timing wasn't right. But, like, he really down to do certain stuff, but you got to, he one of them people that you got to show, like, you know. My person is India. She a Pisces. I've been liking India since before Dirk.
Yeah.
Because she got a YouTube channel.
India who? Westbrook?
India,
Dirk girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
see. Okay,
Yeah.
that
She a
that
Pisces.
India.
But she
Okay.
also had YouTube. People think that Dirk made her and he didn't. Like, she had her own motion. So,
Okay.
Steve Harvey,
Okay. Why Steve?
because he motivated me. Like, I listen to him in the morning. When I don't want to get up, I listen to him.
Okay.
And a lot of times he repeat the same stories, but he one of them people that he gonna repeat it till it click.
Yeah.
Like, he talk about this one story how when he was homeless and he didn't have no job, that this, I can't remember the man's name, but the man used to call him every day at 5 a.m. and he would be asleep. And the man used to be like, "No, Steve, you BSing, like, you sleep." So it was one day, he would call him like back to back, like a couple days, and it was this one day when the man, Steve, ended up calling the man like, "Hey, you up?" And the man was up. Because, you know, millionaires be up early in the morning. And he was like, "How do you want to be a millionaire? How do you want to, you know, be successful if you sleep?"
Yeah.
Like, so, like, he told me that story all the time. So on days where I don't want to get out the bed, I be having to play that back because it remind me, like, if I get out the bed, what I can accomplish. And not to say you can't work from home, but when you talk to people and you got a podcast, you got to get out here. You got to post content. Like, you got to post, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be in the bed posting.
Okay.
Unless you got content that you already got in your phone, like, which means you work double time half them days, you know. Steve Harvey, India, Sarah Jakes.
Okay.
I'm feeling Sarah
I like her.
because Sarah is,
Very transparent.
she's very transparent. She talk about twerking and being a wife and being a preacher's kid. Like, I just want
I
to
was
talk
guessing.
about,
I didn't want to assume that was like TD Jakes.
Yeah, and
Okay.
she talks about having a kid at a young age as well.
Okay.
she was pregnant at 13. And that's my top 3.
Okay.
But I feel like we can accomplish
Yeah.
that.
I agree.
Yeah. Because we got half of Detroit. I mean, it's so much more, but, like, we
Sure,
got a
you got to
lot
start
of
from
people.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's my top 3.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Me too. Okay. Ready?
Yeah, so we would like to thank you guys for tuning in, and to all our new listeners and watchers, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, everything.
Apple Podcast.
Listen, everything, okay? RT, Adore, the letter N, Daisy.
And y'all can also catch us on the Uprising Network. That's on Instagram and that's YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. Make sure y'all like, y'all comment, and y'all subscribe. And until next time.